So, hey y'all, wow, that's silly. I totally just left a message for DeFazio on his, um, congressional DC phone line, but the video is now not uploading on the YouTube. And, that's okay though, because, during it I realized that there's definitely some cumbersomeness to some of these, points that could very well be ironed out. And so, if any of you all did try reading through it, thank you very much. I mean, most of it's really good, I think, because it's almost there. But yeah, there's some about like the union thing and making sure that the focus on the funding gets a little more clear about the housing, right? Because I'm like renters and housing and property, and like, okay, mortgages. I mean, I know how to file y'all Schedule A, but I've never paid a mortgage in my life, right? So, something that gets a little lost in the weeds, but there's a lot that has influence on housing and costs and, where we are as a society. And so, I'm trying to figure more of it out, y'all. Anywho, we'll go through a read of this real quick just because that's what we're doing. And so, hello, Representative DeFazio. In this time of great pandemic, we need support in our communities. As the federal government works to stabilize our economy by throwing trillions at big banks again, we need them to realize it's the people that drive our economy and the people that need relief and aid. I'm calling to ask you to stand up for us and make sure we not only survive, but have the resources to recover from this crisis. We need to enact a $2,000 per adult, $500 per child, universal basic income, while this impacts our economy, so we can support ourselves and our communities. We need to strengthen current social programs while we are all experiencing hardships by making sure they're funded, and not by cutting the payroll tax. We need more protections for essential workers, and include farmers. There needs to be a fund for grants to help small businesses provide hazard pay and sick and family leave, and give them workers the tools to unionize. Renters need the same breaks as mortgage and property owners. I've been hearing talks about stopping mortgage payments. If mortgage holders get any breaks, renters need those same too, along with legal protections. We need to bail out small businesses that create 65% of our jobs with grants that allow them to ride out the storm and extend those protections and benefits to independent contractors. We need to make sure the backbone of our community's economy stays solid. Too often, moments of panic and crisis, the marginalized are left behind and ignored. Homelessness was its own epidemic before the pandemic of COVID-19. And we urgently need shelters and to provide sanitation available to everyone. A good start is by opening up government buildings for shelters or hospitals while we deal with this pandemic so we can flatten that curve. And now, more than ever, we need national vote by mail so that everyone can participate in democracy. Instead of bailing out banks, airline shareholders, that is not what we need. We, the people, need relief. And so, thank you for your time and doing the right thing for your communities and constituents. Sincerely, Matthew Yook.